It is another important time for me to tell you about Eberechi. We all know that Arsenal completed the signing of Eberechi, and it has been a wonderful time for Arsenal fans. To be honest with you, Eberechi have taken Arsenal level to the next level. Like, he will be that X factor according to analysis. You know, he will be that X factor. This guy have a lot of things that you can't see from Arsenal players. And in this video, in this edition, I'm going to show you simple way Arsenal can be able to use Eberechi. What I think Arsenal can be able to get from Eberechi. You know, normally Mikel Arteta loves to play a system of 4-3-3. Of course, you know, here you have, you know, Miles Lewis-Kelly or Calafiori. In the center defense, you have Saliba and Magales. Then you have here Timber in the middle of the park. Normally, Arsenal play with, you know, Rice and then Zubimendi. I am putting Eberechi here for the first role. And then in attack, Arsenal normally play with Martinelli, number 9, Gyökeres, and then, of course, Saka. For me, the way Arsenal normally play, you know, when Arsenal are going on attack, normally Miles Lewis-Kelly come in the middle, forming this double pivot. And then Arsenal will have a system where they can be able to bring Rice to this angle. Martinelli will be tasked to stay wide. Rice will be coming in this position. Of course, sometimes Rice is outside here. Martinelli can go inside. Rice goes out here just to pass the ball. But normally, Martinelli is tasked with holding this player. And then Odegaard comes around this position. You know, Gyökeres and then Saka always go with his man. The way Arsenal normally attack, in Arsenal they keep 3 men at the back. Of course, sometimes you see a situation where Arsenal drops Miles Lewis-Kelly, you know, pushing this guy up to join, to create overload for Saka. But most of the time, when Arsenal find a way to push the opponent back, send them back heavily, you know, Miles Lewis-Kelly standing. So Arsenal can be able to use, you know, Saliba and Magales to defend these wide areas. Still have a way to push, you know, White forward to be able to come and create overload to, you know, take this player away so that Saka will have opportunity to run with the ball and pass the ball. And when Arsenal lose the ball, they return, and then the same thing happens. One of the things I want to let you know is that with this, meaning that Eberechi, for me, can be able to play in this position. You know, start in the left side of the midfield, you know, with other players, and be able to come in this position, helping, you know, because Martinelli normally will be able to, you know, take this guy to the byline. Eberechi will now be able to stay here, pass the ball, create chances, be able to be deadly. He has this opportunity to make this kind of pass. He can also make this kind of pass. He can also shoot from here. He's always also trying to come and try to overload the central area to be able to, you know, help us. And Arsenal can be able to have more players. When this guy have this ball around here, this Arsenal can be able to have more players. Eberechi can be able to do this job. And this is one of the things I think he can do from this left side of the midfield. I think he is a very, very good player. He can create chances. And other than that, Eberechi can also play this side. You know, when Arsenal decide not to play with, probably Arsenal can decide to make a midfield of Rice, Zubimendi, and Eberechi. Eberechi can be able to play on the right side. He is also that good that you can see him. He can create from this angle. He can be able to pass the ball. He can be able to run. He can be able to do a lot of things. And this is very, very good. Another formation I think Eberechi can be able to play for Arsenal is in this 4-3-3. He can be able to do this job. You know, Eberechi can be this player. Arsenal can still play with, you know, Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Rice, and Eberechi will play here. But for this system, this one to work, Arsenal must have Miles Lewis-Kelly not to invert in the middle. Miles Lewis-Kelly must be able to run up here. Eberechi can hardly keep with. He would like to drive with the ball into this area. So Miles Lewis-Kelly must come here to be able to help Eberechi, because once he's coming here, he's coming to this central position, meaning that Arsenal using Miles Lewis-Kelly in this position, Rice will no longer be able to invert. Rice will now sit together with Zubimendi. Odegaard will still come this side. Arsenal can be able to still create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in attack. But this guy will be important for when Arsenal, because in some games you see Mikel Arteta deciding to use Eberechi as a wing, even though they know that he can be able to, because he loves this space. He loves this space. He likes to come in this area. He likes to drive with the ball into this area. So if you don't have another player that is going to keep the width, so if he's taking these guys inside the 18-yard box, you see. But if you have another player keeping the width here, this one will now be confused. What do I do? Because these players will not be scared coming into the 18-yard box to form 5 at the back. Eberechi will not be able to operate in this area, drive here, dribble, and this is very, very good. These are the things I think he can do. One of other things I think we need to talk about is that this guy is also homegrown. Eberechi is a homegrown player, meaning that Arsenal can register him as a homegrown, player that is, bred and trained in England. He can play left wing, like here, like I said, and left center defense. His chance creation is massive. Do you know? This is bonus points. Do you know that Eze, Madueke, Gyökeres have taken 356 shots? And all these players, all these shots put together, they have more shots per 90 than any Arsenal player. So this season, we're expecting Arsenal to shoot more because of the signing of Noni Madueke, signing of Gyökeres, signing of Eze. Eze is one of the players that likes to shoot. He likes to shoot constantly. And this is what you're going to see with these players Arsenal added. You expect Arsenal to shoot more because if you see most of the time, when Arsenal face teams that are defending like this, they keep passing the ball. Nobody is able to be here and there to shoot. Eberechi will be able to bring that with Gyökeres, with also Noni Madueke. I even failed to remember that sometimes also Eberechi can play in the midfield, midfield 3, and Arsenal can be able to use another player here, which is Noni Madueke, making Miles Lewis Kelly be able to come in the middle like he normally comes. So Eberechi can play here. You can also play another winger here for him to be able to still rotate while the winger hold width. And this is also very important. Eberechi can play false 9. He can play false 9, dropping, receiving the ball, doing a lot of things. And he can play on the right, like I said. He can play in this half space. He can play in this half space. He can play in this position. He can be able to do a lot of things. And then, one of the statistics I saw that was interesting for me is that Eberechi had 102 shots, I think, last season. And he created 10.5 SG and 0.10 SG per shot. And this is in 2,600 minutes. And this is a very, very high SG. And most of his shots are always outside the 18-yard box. Most of his shots, he normally shoots from this area. So expect Eberechi to always be wiping shots from this position, free kick. And his shots are powerful. Normally, he come at the edge of the 18-yard box and be able to shoot. These are the things that you need to also know. One of other statistics I saw is that this guy had progressive carry, 58 progressive carry. And created, 9 passes out of that 58 progressive carry and 15% chance creation. Let me explain to you what progressive carry means. Let me see, these guys are attacking Arsenal and Arsenal trying to defend. This is illustration. Arsenal trying to defend like this. And these guys are going on attack. Progressive carry means that, let me say this guy now is with the ball and lose the ball here. They will now pass it to Eberechi. That he has the ability to be able to wriggle, this guy is coming, dribble him, or maybe come here, continue to move with the ball until he arrives in the dangerous area. Most of the time you see, Odegaard or these other players don't have the ability to move with the ball from here, continue to run at full speed with the ball, dribbling people. Eberechi have the opportunity to do it, and he has done it 58 times last season and created 15% chance from this. And this is something that we need to take care of and we need to be aware of. If you check direct offensive contribution, short plus key passes in the last 100 touches of last season, number 1 is Bukayo Saka, Mohamed Salah. Number 3 is Noni Madueke, 4 Cole Palmer. Number 5 is Eberechi. You can see by all metrics, this guy is a good player. And I'm expecting him to be able to do, a lot of things. He's direct contribution, passing, running, everything this guy can be able to do. I'm expecting him to be explosive for Arsenal. For the fact that Arsenal can now decide to play him in number 10, play him at wing, play him anywhere, like this is a utility player. Chance creation, creating separation, dribbling people, progressive passes, shooting, playing multiple positions. This is great. Arsenal football fans, this is time to celebrate. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember, we are beyond the match. If you're watching us, you love what we are doing, support us. Let's keep going. Thank you very much.